Hello everyone, it's the Chief here again, back from the Transformers review. Bit of housekeeping to start off with. Not been doing any videos at all since AA. Now the fact that AA was actually just a little over a month ago now, and it feels a lifetime ago. I mean, so much has been going on in my life anyway since AA, and I was just going back, looking at the videos for AA, for both, not both, but my own as well as other people's videos, and it's obviously brought back a lot of memories for me, and it's got me really excited for next year's AA at the Hilton Hotel. So obviously new venue, new things to look forward to. But going on with the theme of conventions, I recently held a convention here in the southwest of England called Unity. Now I use the term convention lightly because it wasn't really a convention of sorts. It was what I called a social gathering. Pretty much I took the aspect of what we had at AA, which was sitting around in a bar, knocking back a few drinks and bullshitting with friends, meeting new people and so forth. I did that recently, which went really well. I mean, I'm gonna pursue another one next year, but I'm probably going to do it a little bit earlier than, pretty much before AA rather than after AA, because, after coming back here to Devon from Birmingham and jumping straight into this convention thing killed me. It absolutely killed me. But the reason behind the name Unity was because it pulled in so many aspects of science fiction, television, movies. So whether you're into Star Trek or Star Wars or Transformers, G.I. Joe or whatever, Doctor Who, it simply pulled all aspects. So, it was a unification of people's joys in life. And so we had a group called the Southern Troopers, who go around dressed up as Star Wars characters. So we had Darth Vader, we had stormtroopers and all sorts down here. In fact, I'll stick a few pictures on for you as well. I had a few of the local dealers around here, as well as Dave. A big thank you to Dave for all the cool stuff coming down. And I had, as a guest, John Paul Bove, who came down and showed off his colouring work as well, which is absolutely amazing. And I actually bought this Tron image of Hot Rod and RC saying Cybertron, which was the exact same cover, cover for Tron. And the artwork is just beautiful, and the colouring just sets it off. So that's what I've been doing. I've also been doing fundraising as well for local schools, and that was straight after Unity. So it was pretty much convention and then charity fundraiser. And I'm knackered. That's all I can say. So finally, it's all out the window. Everyone's back at schools. My kids are back at school, and I've got some more free time now. A free time to do what I love doing. Due to the success, the mixed, what should I say? I mean, with me doing the Unity thing, as I said, keep tuned. I will give you more information on the next venture I do, which will be called Unity 2, Unity 2.0, or I may lose the name Unity altogether. I'm not too sure yet. But yes, I will give more information on Facebook, on Twitter. Oh, I forgot to mention, also have Twitter now. Chief 88888. So if you want to add me on Twitter, you can follow me on there as well. Now, back to the meat of this dinner, which is Generation 1 Rodimus Prime in his Winnebago. Now, I remember back in '86, I distinctly remember this. Going into the toy shop, I only had enough money to buy one Transformer. And at the Transformers at the time, there was only two to choose from. One was Wreck-Gar, one was Rodimus Prime. And after, I must have been in that toy shop for 10-20 minutes. And eventually I chose this guy, Rodimus Prime. And I mean, his stickers are still pretty much damn well, intact. He's in great condition. He has a little play well on the underside from where he rolls. But other than that, this is the original figure, the figure that I played with as a kid. And the only thing I can say is just look at it. It's iconic. It's everyone and anyone in the Transformers world will take one look at it and say, "Look, that's Rodimus Prime." And vehicle mode, it doesn't look too bad. I mean, he's got the flame decals going along the side there, keeping lined up with his original G1 hot rod look. And he's obviously in his little Winnebago thingy doodah. And that's it really. I mean, there's not a lot you can say about that. He's got his little rub symbol there, which still works. Yep, he's definitely an Autobot there. And yeah, that's it. I mean, if we look at he is a bit blinged out with his chrome stacks there. Just come a bit closer to the camera there, with his chromes, which and the blue canopy. I don't really like doing description things. I mean, just look at it. Yeah, there you go. Done. Right, transformation. Pull that out. Now, in terms of transformation, this has honestly got to be one of the worst Transformers I own in my collection. It is so simple. I mean, you were paying for a leader back in those days. But in terms of transformation-wise, once you've actually pulled the cab out, that's what you have. I mean, he's got the two front wheels there, and on the underside, he's got these two little wheels which do help him come along there. If I just show you down here. He can roll in this instance itself there, but you can't exactly have that on its own, as opposed to the Optimus Prime truck, where you can have just the cab alone without the trailer. Now, on with the transformation. Now, his yellow fin thing, on the original Hot Rod, you simply transformed it with that still attached. In this figure, you have to fucking remove it. And then you lift with this thing. And I hate any kind of transformation where you have to remove a kind of piece and relocate elsewhere rather than having part of the transformation. Now, what you simply do is pull his arms out. It's quite stiff on this one. Lift his body up. Twist it around. Push it back in. Pop his head open. Fin. Put it on the back here. So it's above his head. Little feet. Flip those forward. And there you have it. That is one of the most simplistic transformations. Good thing, bad thing. Personally, myself, I expected a lot more from this kind of figure. Articulation. I mean, he can move his arms, so he's got classic zombie mode there, and that's it. He can't move his legs at all. He can't bend at the knees. He can't do anything. And that, to me, is really, really poor because the potential it had. Whether somebody one day may, remove these back panels to replace this part here, I don't know. But it had the potential to have articulated limbs, which is a shame. And he obviously comes with his photon rifle there. That's it for that one. Yep. Looks wise, yep, it's Rodimus. An older and wiser version of Hot Rod. Don't know what's with the eyes though. He looks more Asian than I do. But yeah, so he's got the 2 sidearm guns there and the big fucking rifle there. And that's it really. I mean, it's really, really disappointing. Really disappointing. I mean, one thing I like is the arms are sturdy. They haven't moved at all, so they're nice and tight. On with the trailer. You know, again, keeping in line with the original G1 trailer for Optimus Prime, the trailer transforms into a battle station. All you simply do is pull these apart. This will allow me, yeah. And in there, you have got a huge fucking cannon. Ta-da! And with this cannon, you would then add on these 2 blast shields. Like so. And that's it. You can then obviously mount the figure like so. And that's pretty much it. I mean, with this huge fucking cannon, you've got the 2 main cannons itself either side, and what appears to be like a mini one in the centre there, which doesn't attach to anything, which isn't attached to anything. So that doesn't make much sense whatsoever at all. It spins around 360 there. It can pivot. Aside from that, it doesn't really do much else, you know, at all. It is very limited. There's not much detailing on the inside, as you can see there. I mean, there's a few groove points, and you know, but it's neither. It's nothing really stands out on that at all. And this screams pure laziness, or cost effectiveness, or cheapness, from Hasbro's point of view, anyway. And for a kid's point of view, you think, right, they killed off Optimus Prime for this piece of shit. What can I say? You know, it's looks-wise, it looks brilliant. Playability-wise, you can't really do much with it at all. You can't really pose it. I mean, pose 1, pose 2, pose 3. That's it, really. Head doesn't turn. Apart from classic zombie mode, that's it. You know, or they can have one arm up, one arm down, one arm up, one arm down. You know, there's not really much you can do with that, and that's probably why this is such good condition, is because I didn't really play with this one much as a kid because of its lack of playability. So yeah, that's it really. Camera's a bit stiff. So yeah, this is the Chief. Getting back into the swing of things and logging off for now. Please subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and keep watching. Comments.
前進するのが大事よ。12345みんなで陽気に暮らそう。雨が降 光照らしてる星の輝きと